Hi, hello, my name is Gomer Joseph. I hope you've all been having a great day so far. Welcome back to another True Crime Tuesdays video. If you are new, I welcome you. Now, I was truly trying to go ahead and get videos up like a couple weeks ago, but real life made some disruptions, and I am so sorry for that. And again, I really wanted to go ahead and get a video out last month because that was pretty much the last month where I could really mention Haitian Heritage Month, because I was trying to go ahead and mention Haitian Heritage Month right on Haitian Flag Day, which is May 18th, but so far when I'm uploading this video, it would already be June, but I still want to go ahead and mention, for y'all who are unaware, I am of Haitian descent, and I just really wanted to go ahead and mention Haitian Heritage Month in order to, give y'all some knowledge and everything. So I just, before I just start this video, I just want to say overall, I'm just thankful that God placed me into a Haitian family, and he didn't have to, but hey, he allowed me to, so it is something that I'm thankful for and that I'm always willing to celebrate. And again, before I discuss this case, I'd like to mention something else. I'd like to mention my Christian suspense book series titled Never As It Seems. The first book in the series is available on Amazon, and you can read it on any device on the Kindle app, but you can also read it for free if you have Amazon Prime. The link will be in the description box if you are interested. Today, I'll be discussing the unsolved disappearance of Nancy Moyer. Now, let me tell y'all, this case is a true mystery. It's almost like Nancy vanished into complete thin air. There's a few theories with this case, but it's just very sad that this case had grown so cold, and I encourage you all to do your own research with this case and not to just look at my video for all of the information. Here we go. Nancy Moyer was born on November 22nd, 1972 in Tenino, Washington to a Sandra Hedlund. I couldn't find the name of Nancy's father, but I do know that Nancy had a sister named Sharon. Now, Nancy, she was a divorced single mother of two girls, and since she was a mother, she was very dedicated and she was very loving, and she was a mother who adored her children. People have described Nancy as having a beautiful smile, a woman who lit up the room, loyal, worked the week, and during the weekend she was off, so during the weekend her ex-husband Bill had the girls, so during the weekend she was free to do whatever. On March 6, 2009, again, it was a normal day. According to a police officer doing patrol in an area that they usually radared, Nancy arrived home after grocery shopping, and she was alone, and that was the last time she'd ever be seen again. According to a neighbor, they believed that they heard a car door shut and Nancy say, "Hurry up, let's get going." Now, this neighbor thought she was probably talking to her kids, so the neighbor didn't really think much of it. So 2 days have passed, and it's the week. It is Nancy's day to get the kids. Bill arrives to the house and notices something is off, and he knew that Nancy would always be prepared to take their girls. What was weird was that Nancy was nowhere to be seen, so Bill took the girls back to his place, then arrived back to Nancy's place again, and she was still gone. So Bill told Nancy's family, and her family definitely thought that was weird, so he called the police to report Nancy missing. Once the police were called, they searched the house, and they found that there was no forced entry and nothing missing, and what's even weirder is that there was nothing indicating that anyone else was inside of the house. Now, of course, police looked at Nancy's ex Bill first, and when they asked if he could do a polygraph test, he did agree and he did pass this test. Now, I understand that polygraph tests aren't always accurate, but Bill stated how he wanted to clear his name so that the police can continue searching for the mother of his girls. So police soon after looked at a certain coworker of Nancy's who planned on going out with her. According to this coworker, he arrived to Nancy's place, the door was open, but Nancy wasn't home. And this coworker, he said he had an alibi, and police believed they were able to confirm this alibi. Prepare yourselves, y'all. Another detective interviewed this same coworker who first said to the first detective that he tried to get it on with Nancy, but it didn't work out, so he stayed the night. Then later said in the second interview that they did have sex, then he went home. And I felt like that was sketchy, that you would change your story like that, and of course the second detective thought that this was sketchy too. What's worse was that when the detective asked the coworker if he knew where Nancy was, would he tell him? The coworker flat out said no. I don't know what was going on through this coworker's mind to not think that the police would be looking at him sideways, because I sure look at him sideways. I'm pretty sure y'all look at him sideways, because he literally said when an officer asked him if he would tell police where Nancy was, he literally said no. And for some odd reason in this strange, odd world, the coworker wasn't even seen as a suspect after giving this very unusual answer. Now, there was this local meat salesman named Bernard Howell, a creepy looking guy actually, and he was charged with the murder of 60-year-old massage therapist Vonda Boone, and was seen as a person of interest because he lived pretty close to Nancy. When Howell was interviewed, he denied ever meeting Nancy or having anything to do with her disappearance, even though one of Nancy's daughters stated that she recognized him selling meat near the house, but yet he never met Nancy before. In July 9th of 2019, 10 years after Nancy vanished, Eric Roberts, this guy, confessed to killing Nancy by calling 911, claiming that Nancy tried to attack him for some unknown reason, then buried her in some hill somewhere, and this was all recorded. Now, Roberts asked the police to stop the recording, then he tells them like a completely different story. He tells them that he had sex with Nancy and ended up strangling her with a scarf. Like, why would you say one thing while you're being recorded, but then end up saying something else without the recording? Like, make it make sense? Because this makes absolutely no sense to me. The next day, he says that he didn't kill Nancy and doesn't know what possessed him to say what he said, and stated that he was taking meds. I mean, I guess I can kind of believe that because, I mean, his whole confession was odd to begin with. But once again, like, make it make sense. But overall, despite this little confession and everything, Roberts was never charged. Sadly, Nancy's loved ones don't believe that she's alive. At this point, they just want to figure out where she is so that they can bury and mourn her properly. And it's absolutely devastating that her daughters were robbed of their mother so early in their life. And I do pray for Nancy's family, and I pray that they can get the answers that they're looking for. The God that I serve, the God of the Bible, is an all-seeing God, and he knows exactly where Nancy is. I thank you all for taking the time in your day to watch this video. If you did like this video, please feel free to hit the like button. If there's any thoughts that you have on this case, please leave your thoughts in the comments section. If you'd like to go ahead and see more videos from me, feel free to click the subscribe button and click that bell to be notified about the next video. If there's a certain true crime case that you'd like me to cover, go ahead and let me know. I will see y'all for the next True Crime Tuesdays, and I will talk to y'all later.